favorite animal. So I'm going to ask you a few questions about animals. What is your favorite animal?
My favorite animals, maybe a dog.
Ah, of course. And do you have a pet?
Yes, I have a pet. I have a dog before. I had already. When I in my car, my hometown, I had a dog. I raised a dog. Yeah.
Ah, of course. So you used to have, but now
I
you
just,
don't.
yeah, I don't have a dog now, but before I have a dog.
Yeah, very good. So we can say I used to have a dog because for actually maybe for a period of time you had a dog. So you can say I used to have a dog, but now, and before no, just I used to have a dog, okay? But now I don't, okay? So you can say something like, so when you say used to, how we know that you're talking about a period of time in the past. And when I say yes, I have is really good, but there is a point here about how to answer the questions, yes, no questions. That's definitely right. And you can say, yes, I have, or no, I haven't. But normally we begin with a short answer. For example, and after that we explain. Do you have a dog? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And
Yes,
then,
I do.
actually, I have a dog. Now I say, actually, I have a dog. And, for example, something like this. So first of all, we make a short answer using yes or no. Yes, I do. Oh, no, I don't. Most definitely. Yes, for example, something like this. And after that, you give explanation. Of course, if you say, yes, I have a dog, it's okay. We understand. But, the better way, first short answer, then explanation. So yes, I do. Oh, no, I don't. At the moment, no. But, I used to have. So yeah, you can say something like this. And when I ask you for your opinion, what do you think about what is your favorite animal? The first and the best one, I think is really good, perfect. But you can also, if the situation is, for example, a bit formal, or for example, for IELTS maybe, the good way is to say, when you want to express your opinion, state your opinion, you can say, I would have to say. I would have to say dog. It means, I think, my opinion. So I would have to say is used to emphasize your opinion or response. That's really good one. But as I told you, not in, for example, daily conversation. For example, me and you are talking, so I think it's really good. But when you want to state your opinion and you want to emphasize your opinion, for IELTS is really good phrase. And for formal situation, you can say, I would have to say. Actually, I would have to say, so anything, for example, for job interview or something like this. Well, I like dogs. And
Thank you.
yeah, tell me, how often do you go to the zoo to see the animals? How often do you go to the zoo?
Mm-hmm. Maybe 5 years.
Ah,
The last time I went to the zoo uh, is
yeah,
was to 2021.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
2021. I went to the zoo with my parents and my children. Yeah, that was the last time. Uh, yes, we don't uh, go to the zoo um, so often. So
Uh,
often.
Very good, very good. That was so it's been ages. It's been time
Yes.
ago, long time ago. So you can say it's been age, it's been long time ago. Yeah, very good. And let me ask you another question about seeing animals in the zoo. Do you like to see animals in the zoo? So what do you think? They are in cages, they're not free. Of course they're not free. So what do you think? Do you like to say it's okay, it's good to, for example, keep animals in the zoos because we can protect them, or you say no, they shouldn't be in captivity, caged, they should be free? So what do you think, especially
Yeah.
wild animals?
When I was young, when I was a child, I like to see the zoos in like to see animal in the zoo. Yeah, they play and sleep and eat in the cage. In the cage. But when I grow, when I young, I am older, I don't like anymore. I don't
Yeah.
like to go to the zoo anymore. Yeah, I think they should uh, be escaped to.
Yeah, of
I
course. Zoo.
yes, escape
Yeah.
to the nature.
Yeah, they should escape. Yeah, we escape from a place, they escape
Mm.
from zoo. Okay, so you can
From
say
zoo.
they should
Yeah,
be free. Yeah, of course.
they
So
should be
you
free.
do like, you think wild animals should not be in captivity. When you actually became older, mature, older, you change your mind and you think
Mhm.
that they shouldn't be in captivity, means they shouldn't be caged, in cages. Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I do actually, I have the same opinion. So it's something like, yeah, if the reason is conservation, is protection, is good, but just for, I don't know, it's something like, I think it's a shame that, we feel the need to see nature so badly, so that we keep them in the zoo. So I think it's not good. Well, so let's get started with animals and wildlife. Okay, so animals that live in wild are wildlife. So we say, and of course we have wild and domestic animals, so two types. So wild animals and domestic animals. Wild animals, of course, they live in nature, so it's something like we can keep and train them, like for example, I don't know, lion or tiger or cheetah or something like this. But we have, and you can, so wildlife, number of animals that live in nature, they are wildlife. And for example, we can see a variety of different types of wildlife in, for example, Amazon and Amazon forest. So this is the first word. Well, the second word is domestic animal. So of course, like pets.
mm,
So yeah, of course, domestic animal, of course, an animal that is not wild and is kept as a pet or to produce food. So let me write it here. Animal that is not wild and is kept as a pet or to produce food. This is domestic animals. So for example, like, cows or dogs or something like this, or cats, for example. Of course, nowadays, we see some strange people who keep some different animals. Like, I don't know, I see some videos on YouTube, especially on Instagram and YouTube. You know, some people, for example, keep lion. Wow, lion is not actually an animal that you can keep at home. But I don't know, money, you know? People are becoming really weird, strange, day by day, I think. So, the next one, insect. Ooh, of course, insect. Ah, God, that's not good. Well, so let's talk about actually animal types. Okay, we have different types of animals. So we have now, we're going to name 5 types of animals, so it's not bad to know them. The first one, mammals. Mammals, like for example, cow, or for example, lion, you know, they give birth to their babies like humans. So they're, and of course, they produce milk. So mammals, the warm-blooded animals like cow or tiger or lion, okay, just like human. And after that, we have the second type, that is fish. You know this one. Birds, the third one. And we have 2 other types. The first one, reptiles, and the next one, amphibians. So reptiles, yeah, reptiles and amphibians. Of course, you know mammals, you know fish, you know birds. And about reptiles, so reptiles are creatures and animals that are able to live both on land and in water. On the land, in water. So like, for example, frog. So frog can live on the land and in water. So this one is called amphibian. And they normally, that's really interesting, amphibians normally breathe through their thin skin, not nose. That's really, for example, when they are in water, they can take oxygen and they can breathe using their, through their thin skin. That's really interesting. So like frogs, they are amphibians, and reptiles, the last one, of course, you know, like for example, they are cold-blooded and air, you know, breathing. That's really important because they breathe air, so not in water, like turtles, like lizard, like snake, okay, alligators, okay, crocodile. They are cold reptiles and cold-blooded, air-breathing animals. And normally, you know, of course, their skins are covered with scales. So we know that, for example, snake, they are covered with scales. And of course, we have fish, the same as fish. So an insect, especially, you know, we don't like them, especially mosquitoes. They're really annoying. Yeah, because you know they can, it's something like when they bite you, it's like really bad itching, you know, you feel like itching and it's really annoying. So reptile, as you can see, the next one. So but you know here, actually the photo here, this is not, yeah, it's lizard, so it's reptile because it's not frog. Yeah, the reptile, yeah, lizard. And conserve, we need to conserve our nature. We need to conserve animals. It means to keep and to protect. So we need, yeah, protect. Yeah, conserve, to keep, to protect. And that's really good. You know, we have something, as I told you before, we have collocations in English. Sometimes we combine 2 words. These 2 words can be 2 adjectives, 2 synonyms. Conserve and protect can be the same, but that's really good to use both of them. So protect and say preserve. So it's the meaning of conserve. Yeah. Yeah. Means protect. Well, and now it's your turn. Okay, now you know the meaning of these words. Okay, let's make few statements using these words.
Mhm. I have seen many species,
Species.
wildlife species. Yeah. I have seen many. Uh, I have seen a lot of species of wildlife
Species.
species.
Yeah, of course. Species, you
Species
types. Yeah.
species of wildlife um, in Vietnam. Yeah.
Very good.
In Vietnam, we um, most of the family have a domestic animal
Yeah, really?
at their home, yeah, at their house.
Yeah, just domestic animals or pets, because you know that we can have domestic animal. For example, if we have a farm, a domestic animal is different from pets. If they keep like for example, an animal as a pet, you should say it. If they keep like for example, cow or sheep, they're domestic animals. So which one?
Yeah,
So you
pet.
can say they have or they keep domestic animals as pets. So if
Yeah,
they keep,
yeah.
yeah.
Most
Wow.
of Vietnamese family have a domestic animal as pet in their
Yeah.
house. Yeah. Mm, I afraid. I am afraid of insects when I was young.
Yeah. So I was
Uh,
afraid.
I was afraid of insects
Yeah.
when I was a child. Um, uh, snakes are one of kinds of reptiles. Reptile
Of course, reptiles, yeah, of course.
snake. Snake. A snake is a kind of reptiles.
Of course, reptile is a kind of, and you can say snake belongs
Snake
to reptile
belongs to
family.
reptile
It belongs to
family.
reptile
Yes.
family. So you can say this way.
Snake is
Just is
belong
just belongs.
belongs belong to
Belong to. If it's singular, belongs. If it's plural, belongs.
belongs
So yeah,
yeah
snake belongs
that
to reptile
belongs to
family.
reptile family.
Yeah, like classification.
Yes.
Okay, and
Mm, yeah. Um, some of wildlife, um, some of wildlife are conserved by the government.
very good, very good. This one really was really good. Okay, now talk about uh, wildlife and maybe endangered animals. So it's really important. You know that endangered, when it means something, or for example, an animal may become extinct in future. So they are endangered, okay? And you can say, for example, some animals are endangered. So this is the first one. So we can say to be endangered, okay? Or they are to be in danger of extinction. For example, some species of animals, many species are in danger of extinction. It means in future they may become extinct. So tell me how human, of course we are maybe human can be considered as a big danger and threat for animals, especially for endangered animals. So, and tell me about the ways that people maybe cause harm to wildlife and to nature. So now we are talking about wildlife. So in what ways? What do we do?
What should we do to conserve the
No, not to
wildlife?
cancel. We are doing, no, actually we are, maybe it's something like we are making some dangers some for animals, for wildlife especially. So I want to know the ways that people cause harm, human cause harm to wildlife and animal.
Yeah,
For example, we hunt them.
they
And
hope. Yes.
and do you remember any other word?
Um, in Vietnam, um, they the they kill they kill the animal for skin or for horn
Of course.
for their bones.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So,
Vietnamese people need to think that their bones
yeah,
can um, can be used can use um, to make medicine
ah, of course,
from the
of
bones of tiger horse.
ah,
They take their bones to make
yeah,
the medicine to make
ah,
medicine.
of course. So, we have different. Let's talk about this. We have different actually types of killing animal. So the first one, yeah, they kill animals to actually for some medical reasons. So they want to make some medicine. So this is one, killing animals for some medical reasons, okay, or purposes. But the second one, as we discussed before, is poaching. To poach means to kill an animal illegally, especially endangered animals. So they poach, for example, they go to some places and they find some special types, species, and they kill them. So this is poach, especially for their skin, for example, for their fur. Okay, so poach, that, as I told you, means to kill an animal illegally. This is the first
Exactly.
one. Yeah, but this, when they poach, normally they don't want to eat. Yeah, they don't want to eat. Just they want to use this animal, for example, for their skin or for their fur. Okay, something like this. But when we have the second one is hunt. We hunt,
Hunt.
okay? Yeah, of
Mm.
course, it means to chase, to follow, and
Ah,
kill. Sometimes for fun, sometimes only for fun.
yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah. And the third one is slaughter. Slaughter means to kill, okay, animal. It can be insect, it can be, for example, for food. Slaughter, like livestock,
Okay.
any living creatures, okay? Slaughter, they kill to eat, so for food.
Okay.
So different types. So you can use, if they poach, if they hunt, if they slaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, and another word. So let me erase this. Okay, this word. Okay. Well, so and another word that you need to know, habitat. Habitat means the place that animals live.
Mm.
So, living space of animals. So, natural habitats. So we need to save, we need to protect natural habitats. For example, jungles, forests, sea, they are habitats, natural habitat. You know, we can say millions, actually, species of animals, especially in the sea. They live in the sea. So sea is a natural habitat. Forest is natural habitat. Mountain is natural habitat. Anywhere where, for example, animals live.
Mm.
Well, and nowadays we see that, of course, uh, animals, maybe population, some animals, not all, some animals of population actually like is decreasing. So decreasing or increasing, you know that. For example, we have special types of turtles, and we see that the population, the number of these animals is decreasing. So population, of course, we can use it for animals as well as people. Population, for example, I don't know, is decreasing. You can use this way. For example, animal population, or the population of, for example, fish, the population of, for example, cheetahs, the population of, I don't know, birds is decreasing because people are hunting, people are, for example, killing them or something like this. Well, okay, now let's use these words. Okay, it's your turn again. So slaughter,
Mm.
hunt. Of course, you can choose one, or you don't need to use all of them. Just try to make a statement using these words.
Mm. Many years ago in Vietnam, the people uh, have people usually hunt the animal um, for entertainment.
For fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
for fun. Yeah. And now uh, mm, in many areas in Vietnam, people um, poaching animal um, for for commerce,
Yeah.
for skin commerce, or for fur commerce, skin fur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
For the fur, and
the
of course for, yeah.
horn commerce. Mm. Um, mm, there and people, the popular population um, is increasing now as people increasing the population,
Oh,
of
people. Okay. Okay.
people
People.
of population is increased. They so the people um, need more space to live. Yeah. Then they um, widen their land, their space to live, and they make the habitat habitat of animal
So
the
of
habitat
course.
the animals is smaller and smaller.
Okay, so let me make it a little. Yeah, that was good. No, that was really good. That was really good. Okay, so as you said, yeah, of course, people and human population is increasing day by day. So they need more space to live so they destroy
Habitat.
natural habitats
Natural habitat,
for
yeah.
example, of course, to construct for building, okay, or something like this. So they destroy natural habitats.
Habitat,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, habitat,
Yeah, of course.
natural habitat.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Well, okay, so let's keep going with this idiom.
Mhm.
Eager beaver. So what is this? Okay. My brother is such an eager beaver when it comes to helping homeless dogs and cats. He's always had a huge love toward these animals. Okay, and what it means, can you guess? Someone who works hard and is very enthusiastic. So, eager beaver, someone who works hard. Let me write. Someone who works hard and is very enthusiastic. Here, this one. Okay, now it's better. Well, so tell me, do you know any eager beaver?
Yes, I know the woman who works hard and is very enthusiastic. She's in the beaver. It's you.
Yeah.
You.
Me? Really?
You eager beaver.
Ah, thank
You.
you.
Is
Yeah,
there is there anyone to anyone tell you that you are a eager beaver?
yeah, no, yeah, of course. Yeah, I haven't thought about it before. So really, yeah, of course. Some people told me that I'm, I don't know, hardworking or diligent, but eager beaver, no, no one said that I am. But yeah, maybe, of course, in some cases can be. Oh, thank you so
Yeah, in
much.
some cases, I also in some cases I think I'm a eager beaver.
Of course, especially when it comes to, for example, I don't know, helping people or doing maybe chores or something like this. Yeah, you are can be studying or everything. So different cases and field. So of course, I think eager beaver. So diligent. Okay. Ah, that was really good. Okay. Well, and now it's time about just really easy. Okay, just let's talk about it. It's high or it's about time. So let me write something here. Okay, then let me write. This structure is it's high or about. Here in book we have about, but we can also about time plus past subjunctive. Okay, what it means and when it. For example, it's high time or it's about time, for example, he stopped smoking. Okay, So it's about time or it's high time he stopped smoking. So we have it's plus high or about, and after that time plus past form, past simple of verb. Stopped, worked, okay? And for ran, okay? So past simple of verb. And we use it when, for example, we are suggesting something in the present moment, yet we believe that it should have already happened by now. So, for example, something that should have already happened by now. This is our suggestion, and we think that, okay, it should have already happened, maybe before. So by now, or so we use this structure. So let me write. So we use it when we are suggesting something in the present time or present moment. Okay. Yeah, we believe that it should have already happened by now. So this is actually maybe the meaning of the structure, why we use it, okay? And the tense that should be used is past tense, past simple, okay? So it's high time or it's about time, okay? So they are phrases, the phrases in present subjunctive, but the form of verb is past. Okay, but of course, we're talking about something that we're suggesting. When I say, for example, it's high time or it's about time, you, for example, started studying, okay, it means you should have started by now. It's a bit late, so you need to. It's like suggestion, and I think it's late for it, so you should have started before. Okay, so this is about the meaning and the use of this structure. Okay, now look, it's about time that the government banned. Just, let me say something about that. That is optional. So of course you can use it or omit. So, for example, normally speaking, we don't say that. It's okay. So this is grammatically perfect, correct. But it's your choice. If you feel free, actually feel comfortable, it's okay, or convenient, it's okay, you can use it. It's no, omit it, remove it. So, for example, it's about time or it's high time that government banned the ivory trade. It's about time we stopped damaging our planets. Okay, and now you make a sentence.
It's about time we started learning English.
Very good, of course. Yeah, we started learning. Yeah, or it's high time we started learning English. Yeah, of course. And one more. One more.
It's high time you stopped talking.
Yeah, of course. It's high time. Yeah, you
It's
stop.
high time.
It's like, yeah, it's like good, but there is a point here. For example, you stop talking. It's something like it's good. But we normally use it for suggestions that, for example, it's time to making a change, for example. It's better. But, for example, I say, it's better you stop talking. But it's about time to stop stop talking. I think it's not really good for this structure. So maybe because talking is something that you can easily suggest, okay, please stop talking. Okay, so it's something like we don't use it this way, okay? And of course, when you say, for example, if you say someone, it's about time that that you stop talking. Actually, it's something like maybe, yeah, they get opposite. So what? So I talked a lot, something like this. Yeah, so don't say this one to anyone. So
yes.
yeah, that was
It's high time it's high time you start apply for a job.
of course very good. You started applying, of course, just after start applying.
Employing, yeah.
Started
Employing.
applying for a job. Great.
Started
Yeah.
applying for a job.
For this position, for this job, of course, this one is really good. Yeah, for this position, this one was really good. Yeah. Okay, so this is about or it's high time, and after that past simple, and you can use it. Well, okay. And now let's talk about something else. Okay, just first of all, let's listen to audio track, and then again we will move to speaking section. Okay. Three people discussing the questions actually in the quiz and answer the questions. So let's listen and answer the questions. Okay. Well, just while I'm playing the audio, please you check the questions, and after that we will listen and find the answers. Well, okay, let me make it a little bigger. Now it's easy to see. Ready? Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Unit 9, Recording 5. Question 1.
The best sense of direction. Perhaps it's the butterfly.
I'm not sure.
To say. Well, it could be sea turtles.
Maybe.
They swim everywhere, don't they?
It might be. But I think it's the butterfly. It can't be the taxi driver, can it?
It's definitely not the taxi driver.
Okay, here are the answers. Sea turtles travel 3,000 miles a year, and when they lay eggs, they go back to the place where they were born. So they have a great sense of direction. New York taxi drivers drive 37,500 miles a year. They know the fastest way to any address in New York. But sea turtles and taxi drivers do not have the best sense of direction.
So it must be the butterfly.
The winner is the monarch butterfly. At the end of every summer, they fly from Canada to Mexico, and no one knows how they do it.
Question 2.
So who's the best athlete? That's a good question.
I'm not sure.
It could be triathletes.
Or rats.
Rats are the winners. A rat is the Superman of animals. Rats can kill animals that are much bigger than they are, and they can eat electric wires. They can swim a mile and survive in water for 3 days. They can also jump 3 feet and fall 45 feet and survive.
That's amazing.
Question 3.
Who sleeps the most? Let me think. It can't be the human baby, can it? And it's not the black bear.
It must be the sloth. They spend most of their lives asleep.
So what's the answer?
Well, the black bear sleeps for about 7 months a year. The females are even half asleep when they have their babies.
Wow.
Human babies usually sleep about 18 hours a day, but only in their first few months. So sloths are the winner. They sleep 15 to 18 hours a day for their whole life.
Question 4.
Who has the best memory? That's a good question. It's hard to say.
It must be humans. We remember things for years.
Or elephants?
Here's the answer. Female elephants remember friendly elephant faces, and this helps protect the group. Jays store their food in secret places and always remember where they put it. But humans are the winners. We have the best memory because we are able to organize time. We have concepts like yesterday, last week, and tomorrow. And these help us to remember things better. We also have ways to record information like writing and photos.
I thought so.
Well, okay, so first,
Who has the best sense of directions? Sea turtle. A sea turtle has
a
the
sea.
best sense of decision.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Why, I heard
The-
monarch butterfly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you know,
Butterfly. Yes.
you know, because yeah, that is actually that was distractor. It's distracted your attention. Yeah, first they mentioned turtle, and after that they said, okay, monarch butterfly. Okay, so this is the answer. Yeah, and okay, who is the best athlete? Lion, rat, and
A rat. A rat is the best athlete.
of course, it's rat. Okay, and the next.
And the sloth. A sloth.
Sloth.
A sloth.
Sloth.
Sleep more. Slow.
You know sloth because I'm going to actually I'm going to send you a photo. It's an animal that's really actually somehow it's a lazy animal. You know, of course, you know, especially in South Africa, I think you can find them, and of course in South America you can see them. They move very, very slowly. Okay, something like they actually have gray fur and they move very slowly, and they live in trees. They live in trees. So of course I will send you a photo. So I'm trying to find a photo of it so that I will send you. And this one, the last one, who has the best memory?
Yeah, luckily that is human.
Of course.
University professor.
Of course, we have, of course. And a jay is a kind of bird. So it's something like gray with gray and black hole or something like this. So it's a kind. I send you two photos of these two animals so that you can see them. Okay, just I'm trying to send you. Just I need to. Well, okay. Actually, we have some. You know, there's some animals topic is really interesting because we have some idioms about animals, and that's really interesting to talk about them. But you know, another question, maybe my last question, how we can protect endangered animals. Just I want you to give 2 or 3 ways to protect endangered animals.
How we can protect
endangered animals.
I will teach my children about the animal. How and we I teach my children about the nature, about the animal, and they will love the nature and animal. Mostly, I teach my children.
Very good. Very good.
Then I will join into the organization. Some organization protect The animal. Mm,
Good. Very
uh,
good. Okay, so first of all, you raised your children awareness of animals, of issue, of course. So we can, and the second one, you talk about places to conserve, to protect animals. So you can say we can set up conservation centers. Yeah, conservation centers, so we can keep and conserve animals. So we can set up conservation centers. Okay, well, so, and this is all about, yeah, set up conservation centers, and we need to raise our awareness of, for example, something like natural problems, their issues, animals, okay? It means we need to train them. We need to train them how to, or teach them. So this is raising awareness of something. Well, okay, just, I still have some phrases that I need to tell you, but after class, I will send you first 2 photos of these 2 animals, and after that, a few phrases related to this topic with meaning. Okay, so it's not bad to check your chat box, and then next session, if you have any questions about them, we will talk about them again, okay? Just I will send you a few more phrases, okay?
Thank you.
Well, okay. Any questions? Any issues related to this word?
No.
Okay, so let's give this word for the next session, and next session we'll talk about it again. And thank you.
Yes.
It was really good time with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night. Good night, good day. So both of them. Good day for you, good night to me. Goodbye. Goodbye.